What's up guys, Mickle here, and in this video, we have to go over a brand new filing in the Ripple SEC case out of Ripple. The SEC is sinking to all-time new levels of desperation. Guys, you are not going to believe what the SEC is trying to do in this case now. In this video, we're going to go over a filing Ripple just put into the court, calling out the SEC for one of their most absurd acts yet. Guys, what the SEC is trying to do here is straight up embarrassing for the agency. You guys are definitely going to want to see this. We also have some breaking news out of attorney Fred to go over. It looks like he just alluded to the fact that he could be getting ready to go after the SEC. I'm going to show you guys exactly what he is going after the SEC for. This is pretty crazy. The SEC made a big mistake in the library hearing. It looks like attorney Fred wants to capitalize on it. Make sure to stick around for that. Last of all, at the end of the video, I want to show you a mind-blowing statement from Bill Hinman that really proves that the SEC has almost zero confidence in their current case against Ripple. The SEC is pushing conspiracy theories to the court, and the statement at the end of this video from Bill Hinman is going to all but prove that. Make sure to stick around till the end of the video to see that. It's a must-see. If you are new to this channel or come here all the time, please take a second to hit the like and subscribe button down below. It goes such a long way in helping this channel grow, and it really does mean so much to me. If you guys are ever looking for a good place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out the link in the description below. With that said though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. Real quick guys, if you sign up with MOO-MOO using the link in the description below and deposit just $1, you will win 6 free stocks. Each one of these stocks could be worth up to $1,000, so make sure to check that out if you want some free stocks. So guys, I thought I'd start out this video and show you a pretty funny clip of me on the BitBoy crypto live stream the other day. This video went pretty viral and BitBoy's face in it is hilarious. Make sure if you guys want to watch it close up, you go to my Twitter and check it out. It's so funny, but I'll play it for you here and just listen up because I think you guys are gonna love this.
Interesting turn of events would it be if XRP is the thing that kind of saves crypto, right? Because you know how the people feel about XRP. You know how the people not in the community feel about it. Why do you think there's such a big misperception, or is there a misperception of XRP, especially in terms of like centralization, banks? You know the whole narrative.
Yeah, so I have a feeling, and it took me a while to fully understand, because like I said, I got involved in 2019 and 2020. Same way everyone gets involved in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then I learned about XRP, and I actually couldn't wrap my head around why people didn't like it. It was so hard for me to understand. But eventually you just realize XRP is everything that the Bitcoin maxis always wanted Bitcoin to be in an ideal world. And I hold Bitcoin, I like Bitcoin a lot, but that's XRP is what they wanted Bitcoin to be. And I just don't think they like that. I think because of that, they feel the need to tear XRP down. I mean, Bitcoin's special and Bitcoin will always be great in its own right, but it's never going to be a back-end settlement asset for financial institutions. And I think they just kind of want to move the narrative towards that. Either way, though, I think all the centralization narratives, all that stuff is just made up. It's all FUD. There's really nothing to it. So I thought that clip was pretty cool. I definitely hit like a zinger right there on BitBoy. It seemed like he really liked it. It seems like that definitely hit home. I actually saw a lot of people afterwards trying to steal my quote, like put it into their own words and try to take credit for it. That will forever be a Mickle Markets quote. I am claiming that. Anyway, though, I thought that clip was pretty sick. Definitely happy to see that going around, but I take full credit for the quote. Let's keep moving though and jump into some real news. And just the other day, Ripple filed a brand new motion to the court, and it completely exposes some insane behavior by the SEC. This was out of James K. filing. Ripple defendants request permission to serve non-party subpoenas to authenticate videos of 7 SEC officials' public remarks in connection with previous RFAs. SEC will not consent, and SEC seeks to reopen discovery. So what's happening here, and this is absolutely crazy by a government agency. Essentially what's going on here is Ripple wants to use some old videos of some SEC officials saying some different things as evidence to their case. Now what's crazy about this is that Ripple has videos of these SEC officials talking and saying the things that Ripple wants to prove to the court. We don't know exactly what they're saying in these videos, but obviously they're probably beneficial to Ripple if Ripple's trying to get them in as evidence to this case. Well, the SEC is playing a bizarre move here and is essentially just refusing to confirm or deny whether or not those are SEC officials.
It blows my mind that this even has to happen in a court case. It seems like pretty obvious that they would just look at the people and say, yeah, that's this person. We don't have to confirm or deny it. But I guess that's the way court cases work. The SEC has decided to turn this into a childish game, though, and is refusing to admit that their own SEC officials are, in fact, SEC officials in the video. Essentially, what they're doing here is they're just playing a delay game. They're making Ripple go out and actually get evidence that these people talking in these videos are, in fact, the SEC officials. And X Anderson puts it perfectly right here. He says the fact that the SEC refuses to admit that these are SEC officials in these videos is unbelievable. I can't believe the blatant disrespect for the justice system by a regulatory agency. And I could not agree with him more. It's absolutely crazy that the SEC is trying to play these games. I've already seen multiple lawyers come out and comment on this game the SEC is trying to play here, and every single one has said that this is completely improper, they have never seen anything like it, and that the SEC is essentially just slapping the court in the face right here. The court does not want to deal with these trivial issues. This is normally something that the parties just come together and agree on because there's no point in fighting on it. But guys, to make things worse, and I cannot even believe it can get worse, but to make things worse, the SEC says they will only actually admit to these being SEC officials if Ripple agrees to open back up discovery. Yeah, that's right. The SEC won't admit that these are SEC officials, but said they would actually do it if Ripple would open up discovery for them again. Guys, this case has been going on for 560 days, and the SEC wants to reopen discovery. The SEC has no evidence against Ripple. They have no evidence that XRP is a security. The only thing they have is delaying this case, and this is another clear example of it. In this filing, Ripple comes out and says they completely reject the idea that the SEC has the right to open up discovery again, continue to delay this case simply because they're refusing to comply to previous court orders. This is exactly what Ripple needs to make clear to the court. There is no way the SEC should be allowed to open up discovery because they are the ones who are refusing to comply with previous court orders. This is a huge embarrassment by the SEC, and I can't even believe they are stooping to this level. Now, multiple different attorneys, like I said, have already commented on this and have already said that this is completely out of line. They can't believe either that the SEC attorneys are in fact doing this. But guys, the SEC is clearly at an all-time new level of desperation. They are willing to do anything to delay this case. They know they are getting their butt kicked. They need a miracle, and because of that, they're trying to reopen discovery. I do not think there's any way this is going to happen. I think they're going to get shut down pretty hard here. They have no right to reopen discovery, and I think the court's going to agree with that. Let's keep moving though, because we have even more absurd SEC news to go over. If you can even believe it, just today, Library tweeted out, the SEC has requested that the transcript from our most recent hearing be sealed from the public for 90 days. Someone knows they effed up. And what Library is saying here is they actually just had their summary judgment hearing with the SEC, and Library was actually asking for the transcript to be released immediately so everyone can see what the SEC was saying during their summary judgment hearing. But the SEC is actually requesting that the transcript not be released for 90 days, and Library is rightfully pointing out that they likely made a big mistake that they don't want anyone to see. Luckily for us, we have attorney Fred who was listening very closely and tweeted out in response to this, too late. We already heard the play-by-play, and that's enough good faith to include in allegations in a complaint. For example, recently in the Library SEC case, the SEC affirmed in federal court that only a small fraction of token buyers need to purchase it for the token itself to be a security. Who knows? Maybe there is someone somewhere right now working on a complaint to hold the SEC accountable. So it sounds like to me attorney Fred is getting ready to file a complaint against the SEC for their absurd statement in the Library case. In the Library case, the SEC tried to say that only a single purchaser of the Library token needs to look at it as an investment in order for every Library token in existence to be a security. Now guys, this is a crazy statement because that means that if I go to the store and buy anything and I think that thing is an investment, then that company needs to register that product they sold to me to the SEC. It is absolutely absurd. It literally does not get crazier than that. It makes no sense. And most importantly, there is nothing in law that even remotely supports this idea. The SEC is pushing conspiracy theories to the court. They are throwing everything they can at these different projects, hoping something sticks, in a desperate move to take control of the cryptocurrency market before it gets handed over to the CFTC. Luckily, though, I think they're going to fail miserably. I think they are going to get called out from all kinds of different people. And it's because of people like Attorney Fred. It's because of people like MPower. It's because of people like John Deaton going out of their way to show everyone that we are not going to stand for this. We are not going to let the SEC get away with this. Just today, MPower actually filed another complaint against the SEC, saying that MPower actually has the right to go through different documents at the agency, and the SEC is essentially just refusing to hand them over. Guys, the SEC is sinking to new all-time lows. They are in desperation move to try to win each of these cryptocurrency cases, regardless of how unethical they have to be in the process. Guys, it is disgusting. I cannot believe this is where my tax money is going, to this corrupt government agency who's literally just trying to take as much control over an industry that they should not even be regulating. And guys, let's finish this video off with one more example of the SEC just acting in a completely absurd manner, no logic, being a complete corrupt regulator. Guys, take a look at this from Ashley Prosper, because honestly, it's insane that this alone doesn't completely blow up the Ripple SEC case. Ashley Prosper tweeted out, "How could Ripple have known in 2013 what the SEC didn't know in 2018? April 26, 2018, Bill Hinman hearing before the Subcommittee on Capital Markets, Securities, and Investment said whether a particular coin offering may involve an offering of a security is complex." So guys, it doesn't get any more absurd than this. The guy who was working at the SEC and giving free passes to different crypto projects, the guy who was crafting most of the SEC's crypto regulation, can't even explain to Congress what makes a coin a security or not. How could the SEC claim that Ripple should have known in 2013 that XRP was a security if in 2018 they are saying it's too complex to explain to Congress? Guys, it does not get crazier than this. We are literally watching one of the most insane court cases that will probably go down in history, one of the biggest financial stories of our lifetime. Guys, thank God, and I said this on the BitBoy live stream, thank God we have fair and honest judges. I cannot wait for the day they tear the SEC apart and we get the win we've all been waiting for. In the meantime, though, I hope you guys all have a great night. I hope you enjoyed the content, and for now, Mickle out.